Hi guys, Harry and Hugo here, and today we're talking to you about supplements. This is the fifth part in our 5-part series on nutritional priorities. So this is the highest one on the pyramid. As always with the Progression podcast, we're going to talk about the optimal stance of supplementation, where most people are at, and where we can give you some practical advice to make you one step better. So in terms of the optimal stance on supplements, it gets very confusing, very calculated and very scientific. Now, the elite level performance athletes and bodybuilders are on a big long list of supplements that they take at various stages throughout their competition, and it gets very detailed and very scientific and very confusing. So I'm not even really going to get into it.
No.
But what the common stance, which usually I'd ask you, but I'm going to steal this one off you. The common stance is because these elite level performers take supplements and these elite level physique athletes take supplements, it's immediately associated that to reach that level of being in shape, which everybody wants to, that you have to take them. But it is the last priority on our list.
Yeah, those elite level athletes didn't start taking supplements at the beginning to get to that level. It's only now that they're at that level that they're having to introduce those.
It's the final bullet of the gun. It's the final one in the chamber that they fire at the last minute. It's when you've reached such a level that you need like an extra 1%
that extra
better.
edge. Yeah.
So, primarily, the key to this episode is don't worry about supplements. If you've got your calories, macros, micros, and meal timing and frequency, you're so on it that this is the 1%.
Yeah.
However, we will just discuss the difference between what I'm defining as supplements and what some people might think supplements are.
Yeah.
So, Hugo, what supplements do you take?
Me and you, we've taken this creatine.
Yep.
Is one that I take, and I also have taken, I always forget the name of it,
Collagen,
which is just basically a protein that is for more of your tendons. But that's just because I suffer with really bad knee pain from basketball, so that's the one that I've added specifically for me.
Yep. And I don't take collagen. No. But you even said in the discussion for this podcast, protein.
Yeah.
Because some people think that taking whey powder is classed as a supplement. I personally class that as a macro.
Yeah.
Because protein is a macronutrient. I wouldn't class it as a supplement. So, good supplements, Hugo.
Yeah.
Creatine, I recommend anybody that lifts heavy take creatine. It's the most widely tested, long-term studied supplement. And it's definitely beneficial. And in very rare cases is it ever harmful. If you've got kidney problems, do not take it. But creatine is a great one. Collagen is useful if you suffer with any tendon issues. And you can get into more detailed stances than that. But essentially, the only one I ever really recommend is creatine.
Yeah.
And then, of course, your vitamin supplements, such as vitamin D, vitamin C.
I'd say it's a good point as well, because you mentioned creatine's so widely been researched and focused on. I think some of the supplements out there, what they do, it's a little bit, you're not really sure.
Yeah.
It's not been scientifically completely proven what it does. So that's what would make me personally hesitate taking those kind of supplements, because you're not sure what you're putting into yourself.
So where we're going to leave you guys is do not worry about your supplements. Cover off foundational supplements, although that's not what I'm talking about necessarily. Those are health related. And if the filter you run your supplements through is this good for my health, then you've done really well.